Hey Collective, welcome back to another freaking reading. Lady B. If you feel called to stay, you may stay. If not, you can leave. I'm doing What's the 411? Um, I'm gonna do What's the 411? And the song that I'm playing right now is significant. It's called Mad at Fire by Elamine. I think that's how you pronounce it. But we're gonna say Elamine. And he said, could you be mad at fire when you know that it will burn away? Could you be mad at water when you know it'll flow endlessly? Could you be mad at me if I loved you every day? I'm just trying to be me, girl. Don't push me away. But really significant is like, because since this is at the bottom of the deck, it's like someone wants to come back because they feel freaking rejected or alone. But like, you wanted to be traditional. You didn't want to. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Mm. They didn't want to let go of negative ways of thinking, being, just, but they're secure, established. Tell me more about this 80 knives, please and thank you. Can you shoot me out a card for this? You know, oh, 3 cards. Okay, so you have power and authority over your life. You're getting good karma while they're getting there. You're getting your dharma and they're getting karma because you have the power over your life. This is the magician. You have the power to control and to co-create with divine source, universe, God, and it's kind of a micro uh, magician as well. Confirmed by the 7 of Knives. They just mad that you had a plan and they didn't. You didn't plan to fail while they didn't plan, so they failed. And with you planning so that you don't fail and you realizing what you want out of life and not just going with the flow, actually taking control and directing where you want your life to be, and not being in a self-inflicted energy like, oh, my life is like this, and crying about what your life could be and having all these negative thoughts and feelings or just old ways of being and thinking because of it just left me because of what? Hold on. Okay, I got back to what I was saying. Because you're turning a new leaf and not being feeling rejected for the way people um, for the way society would consider established, stable, wealthy, and secure. Um, you reevaluated what you want out of life and went into hermit mode, just soul searching on what you really want, being alone, seeking truth, as well as nurturing and just evolving and taking action with what you know you want, what your soul is calling you to. For you, going against the grain, not conforming to the world, you get the world, which is completion, accomplishment, wholeness, obtainment, fulfillment, travel, celebration of life, and arriving. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which talks about abundance, manifestation, opportunity, new career, financial opportunity, new venture, and prosperity. And then we got the Ace of Wands, which talks about new project, inspiration, the urge to create, willpower, desire, power, potential, beginnings, new opportunities, and growth. All because you decided to go against the grain. So since you decided to go against the grain, you're going to get the fruits of your labors. You might be seeing a lot of 9s, but you're going to get the fruits of your labors, rewards, luxury, self-sufficiency, and financial independence, because you decided to trust yourself. You decided to trust God, despite of what the world may think, or what old ways you probably put on yourself because of society's norms. But really just taking the advice of freaking your spirit team, any intuitive advice or dreams, visions, or just trusting yourself, trusting your spirit team, and seeing the bigger picture of things, and being the visionary that you are, being the natural leader that you are, and literally taking action of what you want to manifest in this life and what you want to do in this life, and doing it. Being career focused, but also just having the willpower, the control and direction to get things done. That was my reading. If you feel like it resonated, you should let me know down below. If not, maybe on the next one. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. And yeah, bye.